Morning to all. Welcome to the E-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Good morning, children. Children, how are you all, children? Children, I, your language teacher Tapas sir, today has come with a new lesson for standard 6 students. And that lesson is lesson 6 in grammar way. So, as we are preparing for our half yearly exam, so today it is for standard 6 students. I am going to teach a new lesson, lesson number 6, that is adjectives. So today, children, I am going to teach very important lesson, adjectives, to you all. So watch this video attentively so that there should not be any doubt in this lesson after this video. Let's start the lesson. First of all, we will know what is an adjective. An adjective is a word that describes about a noun. Means when a word is that is saying about a noun, it is said to be an adjective. Examples: Bina is a helpful girl. Here you can see girl is the noun and helpful is the word used to describe about the girl Bina. So helpful is adjective in this sentence. Second one, this is a magnificent building. This is a magnificent building. So here in this sentence the building has been described. How? It is a very magnificent, means very beautiful building. So magnificent is the word to describe building. So magnificent is adjective here. There are 10 mangoes in the basket. There are 10 mangoes in the basket. Mangoes are the nouns here. We are saying the number of mangoes in the basket, that is 10. So 10 is the adjective that describes over the nouns, adjective of number or quantity. It is a pink rose. Here rose is the noun. We are describing about the color of the rose. So it is also an adjective. That's why pink is the color which comes as the adjective to describe the noun rose. So here helpful, magnificent, 10, pink are the adjectives that says about the noun girl, building, mangoes and rose. So in these sentences we have seen that all the words that describe about the noun are said to be adjectives. Now we'll move forward. Let's see. There are 7 types of adjectives. So in English there are 7 types of adjectives. Let's see. Proper adjective, adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, distributive adjectives. So here are the 7 types of adjectives. Now we will know about these adjectives in detail. First, we will see what is proper adjective. Proper adjective that forms from a proper noun is called proper adjective. Means Binita cooks Italian food on Sunday. You can see here the name of the country given from which that food belongs to. Italian. John is an American citizen. The person John belongs to America, so it is American citizen. Dosa is an Indian snack. Dosa, the food item, it is a snack. It belongs to India. So in these three sentences, Italian, American, Indian represent a particular country. They says about a particular country, so they are proper nouns. So they comes under proper adjective. So any proper noun we use before a noun to describe the noun, it is said to be proper adjective. Now adjective of quality means the adjective which says some quality about a noun. It is said to be good quality or bad quality, it doesn't matter, but it says something about the quality of the noun, is said to be adjective of quality. Here the adjective that says the quality of the noun is called adjective of quality. Here some examples are there. You can see this man has an incredible memory. Here memory is the noun. Here in the sentence memory is the noun. So what type of memory? Incredible memory. So incredible is the term or the adjective we use to describe that man's memory. So incredible is the quality of adjective in this sentence. Sunita bought a beautiful handbag. Handbag is the noun in this sentence. We are describing about the type of or quality of that handbag that is beautiful. Madhav is a fat boy. So here Madhav is the boy we are talking about. How he is very fat. So in these three above sentences, incredible, beautiful and fat are the adjectives which says about the noun man, handbag and boy. So it is overall idea I am giving you that any word which says about something, about the quality of the noun, we say it as adjective of quality. Now adjective of quantity. Let's see what is adjective of quantity. The adjective that describes the quantity of the nouns, how much or how many, is called adjective of quantity. Means when we are saying about the noun in term of quantity, how much or how many in number, it is said to be adjective of quantity. Examples: Karan has 2 pens in his bag. You can see pen, it is in plural form. And how many of them are there? 2 of them are there. So 2 is the number we say about the noun pen. So 2 is the adjective of quantity. There are many apples in the basket. Apple is the noun we are talking about in this sentence. So how many of them are there? There are so many numbers are there. Many. So many is the adjective of quantity. So here 2 and many describe the quantity of pen and apple. So when the adjective says about the how many or how much in quantity or number, the noun is, that adjective is said to be adjective of quantity. Demonstrative adjective. What is demonstrative adjective? The adjective that indicates or point out something is called demonstrative adjective. Generally when we say something, we point out to that person or that thing. That is called demonstrative adjective. Some examples are here. This bouquet was presented to the teacher. This we are pointing out to the bouquet. So this is demonstrative adjective. That man is looking for his friend. So I am pointing to that man we are talking about. So that here adjective of demonstrative adjective. Those mangoes are not ripe. So we are talking about particularly those mangoes which are not ripe, not all the mangoes. So here these, that and those are the adjectives that are referring to the noun bouquet, man and mangoes. So the adjective that says about and points about the noun we are talking about. Here we are talking about bouquet, man and mangoes. That's why the adjective we used before them, like this, that and those, are said to be demonstrative adjectives. Now comes possessive adjective. The adjective that shows possession or belongings are called possessive adjectives. Means the adjective through which we can show that it belongs to someone or someone possesses something. It is said to be an possessive adjective. Examples: you are holding my book. You are holding my book. Here noun is book, adjective is my. Second one, they are looking for their cat. They are looking for their cat. Here noun is cat, there is adjective. We are playing with our friends. Friends is noun and our is adjective. Here your sister is an excellent painter. Sister is noun, your is the adjective. So you can see all these my, their, our, your, these are all pronouns that says that the book belongs to whom, the cat belongs to whom, the friend belongs to whom, or the sister about whom we are talking. So my, their, our and your are possessive adjectives. So we can know any adjective that shows that it belongs to someone or something possessed by someone, it is said to be possessive adjective. Now comes interrogative adjective. The adjective that asks question is called interrogative adjective. It is normal thing from that adjective only you can know interrogative. Interrogative means asking question. How? Which house does Rahul live in? What color is your lunch box? Whose car has been damaged in the accident? In these three sentences we can see every sentence ends with interrogative mark, question mark. But the sentence begins with interrogative adjective, which, what and whose. These three adjectives, because they are used before noun house, color and car. These three adjectives, which, what and whose, ask question in these sentences. So they are said to be interrogative adjective. Means the adjective which we are using in a sentence, if it is asking question, it is said to be interrogative adjective. Next comes the distributive adjective. Let's see, the adjective that indicates a specific member or thing in a group is called distributive adjective. Means we are discussing about from a group any specific member or any specific person we are talking about from the group, it is said to be distributive adjective. Examples: every participant was awarded certificate. Among all the participants who have taken part in that event, we are talking about every. Each girl picked up a gift for the party. Means we are talking about each and every girl, every single girl. You can choose either dress. Means both dresses are given, any one you have to choose. neither plan is approved. Means so many plans have been given there, but not even a single plan was approved. So you can see we are pointing out in each sentence every particular participant or girl or dress or plan. So if we are talking about a particular thing from the group, it is said to be distributive adjective. So each, either and neither are adjective that says about one or every individual from group. So if it is about the group and we are talking about a singular or a particular one person or thing, then it is said to be distributive adjective. Now comes the exercise part of this lesson. Rewrite the sentence by changing the adjective in correct order. Mother bought me a red pretty silk dress for my birthday. Correctly, if you write, we'll write mother bought me a pretty red silk dress for my birthday. Now, next one, did the guest like the Chinese tasty nutritious soup prepared by the chef? Here, it should be arranged in this way. Did the guest like the tasty nutritious Chinese soup prepared by the chef? Third one, my aunt was carrying a brown heavy leather costly bag. Adjective is not written in a proper place. So see how I have written. My aunt was carrying a heavy brown leather costly bag. Heavy, then comes brown leather costly bag. Question number 4. The boys were frightened of the fierce black huge Australian mongrel. The answer will be the boys were frightened of the black fierce huge Australian mongrel. Fifth one, the village at the end of the town is called quaint or scenic. Correct answer is the village at the end of the town is quaint, small and scenic. So, in this exercise, everything is correct, but one of the adjective is not written in the correct place. So, you have to write it in correct place. Rest of the question also I will give you with their answers. You have to arrange in proper order so that it will be a meaningful sentence. Now let's move to the next exercise. Exercise B. Underline the adjective in these sentences and write whether they are predicative, attributive. One has been done for you. Means whether they are predicative or attributive, you have to find out by seeing the adjectives. All of us thought that the situation was dangerous. All of us thought that the situation is dangerous. Here, dangerous is the adjective, but you can see there is no noun after the adjective. So, it is said to be predicative adjective. Second one, the smart candidate impressed all the members of the board. Here, smart is the adjective. After smart, we can see noun is the candidate. So, it is attributive adjective. The mountain looked menacing in the moonlight. So, here also you can see the adjective is after the noun, not before the noun. So, it is predicative adjective. The company had a huge turnover last year. Here also that same thing. Adjective is after the noun. So, it is predicative adjective. The school becomes popular very soon. Here also after popular the adjective there is no noun. So, it is predicative adjective. Talented Minnie enjoys dancing to music. Here after talented that is adjective, mini is the noun. So it is attributive adjective. The route was confusing. Confusing is the adjective in this sentence, but there is no noun after it. The noun is before the adjective. That's why it is predicative adjective. The doctor thought that the patient was critical. We are talking about the patients. It is critical, but you can see the critical is after the noun patient. So it is predicative adjective. So in this bit B, we find out the adjective, whether it is attributive or predicative, by seeing the position of the adjective. Bit number C, underline the adjective in the sentence and write them in correct order. Raj is hardworking student and has a friendly nature. So you have to find out adjective in the sentence. In first sentence, Raj is a hardworking student and has a friendly nature. Hardworking and friendly are the two adjectives in this sentence. Number 2, I enjoy having Mexican food on holiday. Mexican, as I told you, proper adjective. So it is an adjective in this sentence. Question number 3, who do these toys belongs to? These are the adjective in this sentence. These are what? Adjective, demonstrative adjective. Every applicant was asked to submit the necessary certificate before the interview. So every is the here adjective, that is distributive adjective. Which book did you borrow from the library? Which is the adjective used to ask question. So which is an adjective in this sentence. Have you finished your project? Your here is possessive adjective. So your is the adjective in this sentence. Question number 7. The Elizabethan age was an age of discovery and adventure. It is proper adjective. It is name of the time. Whose dress is laying there? Whose is an adjective which is asking question, interrogative adjective. So in this bit C, we have to find out the adjectives in the sentences, and I have told you what adjective they belong to. It will be more easy to identify the adjective. So you can see a chart is there. Whatever adjective we found out there, we have written in this chart. Proper adjective, adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, interrogative adjective, distributive adjective. Every column there is name is there if it is there in the question. I have written for you. Now children, this lesson is over. This is very important adjective lesson for your future, for your future exam as well. So it is my request to you to sit and watch this video and practice the given exercise in your home, in any of the copies, so that it will be very helpful for you to prepare this lesson. If you repeatedly watch this video, I am sure whatever I told about this lesson adjective, it will help you to know more about it more clearly. And if you will find any doubt, then also it is important that you should ask me. If you ask me, I will surely help you to know more about this lesson. If you find any doubt, I don't think any doubt will be there if you read it thoroughly or see it thoroughly. So children, we are at home now. We are having a lot of time. So it is our duty to think about our studies, our future, because a lot of this and that is going on everywhere throughout our life, around our house also. So please don't mind those things. You think about your future, about your studies. And these videos and the notes we are giving to you will help you regarding that. Thank you children for watching this video. Stay at home, stay safe. Till we meet with another such video. Bye bye children. God bless you.